Thank you for stopping by. In this clip or this video, I will try to analyze what actually happened in the marriage of Oritsejafor and Helen that caused divorce. What happened? This will be some question that so many people will want to know. But I'm not gonna stop by only telling you what really happened. But I'm gonna extract one or two lessons that will help every one of us. Either you are in marriage or you will marry anytime soon. Thank you for stopping by. So, not wasting your time, I will start by saying that Oritsejafor is the CAN president, CAN leader, which is the Christian Association of Nigeria. They have worked in their own time. I think he's no more the CAN leader now. He is well known, in fact, in Africa or especially in Nigeria. For those who are Christians, he has been playing a major key role as one of the Christians leader. So he was married before and the wife died. They did not have a child or they did not had any kid or children together. So but at the end of the day he remarried after some months or almost a year. Within a year he remarried to a lady called Helen. So on their journey, here is okay. Within a short time, we noticed that they are having issue. Why? Because I have someone who. How did I know? Because there is a guy who is very close to them, who I also know, who normally visits here in Germany. I live in Germany. So along the line, they were having issue of reproduction, which they went through IVF. And some people were even saying that those kids were adopted. Whether it's adopted or not, doesn't matter. So, what really happened, even though nobody can prove it, is that this man is an action guy. He is somehow inquisitive. And somehow, I also discovered that the woman, which is Helen, adopted the system at first, but she was not real on that adoption. If it were to be said that she would have tried to not only adapt the situation or enjoy the situation at first, she would have worked on trying to adjust the man according to the intakes, what you can take and what you cannot take. So there were a little imbalance, in their marriage. But because there is money, but because there is love, they did not see other area that will help them to tolerate each other for a long time. And I guess that the tolerance begin to die as they grow older. The man loses his tolerance, the woman's tolerance begin to die, and automatically the man has been whom he is from day one. And so that is why in the end I want to tell you that I give blame 60% to the man, to the woman, and I give 40% to the man. Why? Because the man, if the woman has played the role she's playing now, the marriage wouldn't have lasted up to 1 year or 2 years. But she accepted the situation. The man has been whom he is from time. He's older. But she accepted the situation, and until now, she think she can now find her way. She can be independent. She can find her way to England, which is what happened. Now she took the bold step. It's okay. She living is better than to stay and one person will die. There was even a rumor one time that he killed his wife. And this rumor, nobody want to build on it. But this is not good. So because this woman also made some statements that he is threatening her. So who is threatening each other? The man also left home. And because early this year, 2022, I heard that they were having issue. The issue even started last year, but it is unbearable as they come into this year, to 2022, that the man even left home to go and be squatting somewhere else. Along the line, the woman couldn't stay alone, so she now discovered, okay, this Nigeria will not even contain me and this man. Let me go my way. So she left. She took her kids, the three children, two boys and one girl, and she left to England. They are almost grown now, but they are still kids. And now, what happened again is that after this period of time, there was an attempt by the church to reconcile them. The attempt did not work out. There was a time that it nearly worked out, but it didn't. And I think that if it should have worked out, is the cause of the woman would have been the one to make it work. But because she has some alternative, so she needed to go her way. And that is why I gave her somehow 60. Because this thing will now affect the children in a way. It is something that you have been in it for all these years. You did not die. No, obviously you won't even die tomorrow. But however, my point is to say what happened and say my own mind. It is not biblical for me to condemn anyone. It's not something to be done. We just need to know what happened and extract lesson from it. So, in conclusion, the man and the woman got divorced recently. It's still under alleged, but that is what it is. It is what people even already expected for a long time. But what I'm trying to say here now is there is still a reason to stay together. There are reasons to stay together. Marriage still worth it. There is work. It's a work, but it's still worth it. This life, we need each other. We need each other. Don't say the marriage doesn't worth it. Don't say there is no way. No, just say you couldn't. I am in one. I'm happily married with children, but I have come to conclude that it is difficult. It is a work. As it is hard for the man, so it's hard for the woman. But it is a work. So it's a journey of combining. This whole life we live is a unity. That's why God came. He started the creation with Trinity. He said, and the Spirit moves. And then the Bible said that the Word became flesh. So he spoke the word. So that is the presence of Jesus. The Spirit that moved was the presence of the Holy Spirit. And then they created. So it's triangle, it's Trinity. So this Trinity is the power of unity in one person. The same way we have seen that the world need each other. Before they thought they can do without each other, this one will do his own or their own autonomous powers and individual independence. We need independence. We need to be free. Freedom here. There is nothing like that. We are connected to each other. And so in a home, we got home. Home is a comparison or compiled of 2 or 3 persons. Then from there you get community. From there you get city. From there you get country. From there you get nations and so on. And continents that we are in. If we cannot work with each other, there is no way we are going nowhere. We are going nowhere. So the ability to tolerate each other is important. But in a marriage, I don't preach tolerance. I preach working it out. You work. God landed on earth and he saw the world. The earth was desolate, shapeless, without form. He started walking. Nowadays, we got married, we started enjoying. You don't do that. You have to first of all sow, create in order to enjoy. People don't want to do that either. So I pray and I believe that if anyone should get into marriage, the first thing is to till the ground, cultivate, plant before you now relax to reap. I don't think Helen did that, because if she has done that, she would have along the line find adjustment, find out how to manage the hot seat she found herself, because there will be attack spiritually, physically to dismantle that union. It was from the beginning. So if you knew that this thing you cannot work it out, you would have left. You would have left early, because a lot of people looks up to her. And now you are leaving now. It's not a problem. But I just think they would have worked it out. Like I said, I'm not going to blame anyone. So another thing that I also saw in the marriage that were coming out as if is a case is IVF. It's as if they were hiding it and hiding it and hiding it. There's rumor everywhere that those kids were adopted. Some say it's IVF. And if it's an IV, if it were to be adopted, what's the problem? It is only when you are hiding something it becomes a secret. When you make it look like a stigma, it becomes a scandal. If you let it be, we adapted, good and clean. This is why a lot of people are not coming out clean. People are having this issue. They think God has forsaken them. So many things happen that makes the man want to stick into that journey, because previous marriage he did not have any child, even though people were saying that he had two kids, but it's not it's not it's not clear. Nobody can vouch for it. Now my point is to say that their situation and the lesson that we can gain there is, number one, working on our marriage and not letting it deteriorate. Don't tolerate it. Work on it. Don't make issue that is not issue an issue. Expose some certain things and let it be very simple and commonized. The final thing that I want to say is that the divorce shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. But the way they are going about it makes it look like a problem. You can still come out to the church and make it very simple. But one thing that I am afraid of is when a divorce happens like this, it will now look like it's a fight, because the co-parental journey will be tough one. Somebody will be at stake. The woman will be like she's pushed to the wall. But if it's done gently, I always like it. The way I'm hearing it is as if it's not gentle. It's as if I have my choice to make. I take the step that I want to take. You to take your own. You do whatever you want to do. I do whatever I want to do. No, because children are involved. There are also kids, people who are looking up to them. No matter what, let's learn to adjust, and even if there will be divorce, let it be done a little bit amicably. That is my prayer. You out there, learn. Like I repeat, IVF is not a problem. Jesus went through also surrogate mother. Joseph is not the father of, is not the biological father of Jesus, but he took care of Jesus. He's a surrogate father. Even Mary only carried Jesus. So this whole issue of being afraid of saying that we are going for IVF, I don't know why it's an issue. I had my own by myself, me and my wife, but if you can't accept it, it's your fate. It's an option, it's an alternative. An alternative when you are taking a road A and there is a hold up and you now choose to take road B, it's not a problem. You are heading the same direction. Children is children. They are all from God. None of them is robots. So I don't think these things, because when I called, how did I know? I called someone attending their church, is one of their leader, and I heard all these things. The way it's going is as if it's not really smooth. It's really dealing with a lot of the members in the church there. May God help us. I pray for them. Let there be the heart of unity to be able to take care of the children amicably, so that they will see each other and greet each other as they proceed in their long run livelihood. Thank you for sticking, and remain blessed. Share, like, and subscribe. Bye.